On the mix.
Baby mama terrorist. DMT. It's my baby mama. I'm on child support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in coke. It's my baby mama. She be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies, and doing setups. It's my baby mama. I'm on child support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in coke. It's my baby mama. She be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies, and doing setups. It's my baby mama. I'm on child support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in coke. It's my baby mama. She be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies, and doing setups. It's my baby mama. I'm on child support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in coke. It's my baby mama. She be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies, and doing setups. Riding around trying to play the Romans, innocent with an evil soul. In public when fake hair lows, behind closed doors she rock them horns. I moved on, she wanna teach me a lesson. Can't see my kids, man, I'm stressing. Couldn't see my son to give me his present. She got married to teach me a lesson. Telling people she did nothing wrong, knowing damn well since I moved on. Thought that money would keep me home. Hell no, bitch, I'm gone. I don't know what you lost your mind. Try to stay my name, but I know your kind. Saying I'm a deadbeat bitch, you lying. Fighting in court, man, I'm trying to be a father to my kids. She focus on the wrong shit, worrying about another being instead of us co-parenting. Put my kids in grown folks' business, telling them lies, bitch, you wicked. Split personality, oh yeah, you twisted. Never thought I'd go through this. It's my baby mama, I'm on child support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in coke. It's my baby mama, she be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies, and doing setups. It's my baby mama, I'm on child support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in coke. It's my baby mama. She be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies, and doing setups. It's my baby mama. I'm on child support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in coke. It's my baby mama. She be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies, and doing setups. It's my baby mama. I'm on child support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in coke. It's my baby mama. She be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies, and doing setups.
I don't give a fuck what you think, bitch.
Here we go with this bullshit. Yeah, what's going on?
Hey, baby daddy.
Yeah, what's up?
So, I was thinking, I want our baby to, be advanced in life or whatever. So right now they're doing karate class at the YMCA and it's $300. So I was thinking I go half, you go half, and then our baby gonna be, Cobra Kai up in this bitch.
Child support.
I'm sorry, what?
Child support.
Okay, yeah, you pay a little ass child support, but that goes for clothes, shoes, stuff to support the child. This is an extracurricular activity, so it's extra.
Child support.
You said he's saying child support. Like, do you only know them two words? Child support, support child. That, like, what I'm asking you is for something extra to benefit the kid. You don't have to put the money in my pocket. You can call up there and make a payment. Like,
Yeah, but I remember the two words that I asked for, 50-50. And when we try to get that established, you didn't want that. You wanted sole custody, and the judge granted that. So when it comes to child support, he said that as long as I pay my child support, I ain't obligated to do nothing else. So, child support.
I cannot fucking believe this. Okay, so basically because that's all you had to pay for, that's all you only pay for. So if the judge says you only have to pay $20 a month, that's all you would pay. You wouldn't pay $25 or $30.
Here's my suggestion to you. Walmart is always hiring. Fuck out of here. Fuck child support. Man, these bitches got me fucked up, man. Baby mama tell her tomorrow she needs some money. Man, you better go to Walmart.
Walmart
Walmart is always hiring.
Walmart
Walmart is always hiring.
Walmart
Walmart is always hiring. Walmart is always hiring. Walmart is always hiring.
Walmart
Walmart is always hiring.
Walmart
Walmart is always hiring.
Walmart
Walmart is always hiring. Walmart is always hiring. Walmart is always hiring. Wonder holler broke, bitch, you get some child support. Section 8 Obamacare, your ass better sell some dope. I ain't here to save your hope, I'm telling you in the dope. Better save your lean card or a twerking liquor store. Better shake it for Habib, better shake it for Mr. Chan. Better shake it for Tyrone, bitch, I don't give a damn. Matter of fact, only fans go find your ass a stand. Who was shopping suckers? Bitch, I'm not your fucking man. It's not my fault you got 5 baby daddies with 4 fucking kids and no else to fucking live. Not my problem, better get your ass a job. Go to sleep in trailer parks, better go to fucking Walmart. Walmart is always hiring. Walmart is always hiring.
Walmart
Walmart is always hiring. Walmart is always hiring. Walmart is always hiring.
Walmart
Walmart is always hiring.
Walmart
Walmart is always hiring.
Walmart
Walmart is always hiring. Walmart is always hiring. Walmart is always hiring.
Off the liquor, bet I hit it. Yeah, I'm sipping on some Henny. Going in, aisle 6. Hey, let me get some Remy. I'ma have my dick in there before it even hit me. If you think I'm about to drop a dime, ho, you know you tripping, folk. Me the pussy free. For your man, you charge a fee. I'ma get up in the guts and you gon' try to have my seeds. And I'ma be a deadbeat. I ain't tell you had that kid. You know I was about to nut, but you kept on riding dick. When it comes to being freaky, bitch, you an all-star, but you always broke. Better holler at Walmart, so you better take direction. Oh, bitch, take this lesson. Now get up on your knees. I don't wanna hear no questions, ho.
Walmart is always hiring.
Walmart
Walmart is always hiring.
Walmart
Walmart is always hiring. Walmart is always hiring. Walmart is always hiring.
Walmart
Walmart is always hiring.
Walmart
Walmart is always hiring.
Walmart
Walmart is always hiring. Walmart is always hiring. Walmart is always hiring.
Next caller, me. I don't give a fuck what you think, bitch. Your thoughts ain't my thoughts. Bitch, I'm flowing straight from the survival scroll. Cut that bitch off. Next caller.
Hell nah, man. Shout out to Reverend X, man. Shout out to the Couch Gang. Hope y'all having a good and prosperous day. Me, I'm just sitting on the hotel couch and shit, you know, doing nothing as always, trying to find a place to stay and shit. But that's okay. You know, that's all right. Now, before I get this thing started, I ain't gonna leave y'all hanging. I'm gonna go on and, you know, play the song, you know, and y'all know what the song is, you know, that's Stop the Motherfucking Cap. Ooh, no. Stop the cap, bragging about you having a plan, but you know you're lonely. Stop the cap, saying that you got all the dough, but baby you have no Stop money. The cap, saying that your hair on your head is real, but you know it's Stop the cap, wearing sewing mop that you got from the good old pawn shop. Run around saying baby daddy left, but you know it's not Stop the cap. You don't
to live off the government, that's what you thought. You fucked up with a good man, you rather be ran through. You know you made a big mistake, leaving him for Section 8. Even though you're living off from the daddy, making them your children new pappy. Claiming you're so strong and independent, you was just like the baby mama terrorist women. Fuck out of here. Even though you're living off government daddy. Government daddy, y'all. Making them your children new pappy. Will you be the new pappy, y'all? Claiming you're so strong and independent, you was just like the baby mama terrorist women. Fuck out of here. One more time. Even though you're living off government daddy, making them your children new pappy. Claiming you're so strong and independent, you was just like them baby mama terrorist women. Fuck out of here. Man. This song right here goes along with this live that we're going to talk about. How many of you brothers who was with single mothers, right? Who got with a single mom and, you know, you thought maybe she's a good mother. Maybe it was the card she was dealt. Maybe she was a victim of circumstances. And then down the line, you find out that's not true. She telling you the guy ain't shit. He ain't trying to be a father. And he was never there. He ain't trying to be there. Then later on down the line, you find out that, no, it ain't that he didn't want to be the father. He didn't want to be with her. And then you hear his side of the story, or somebody in the family tell you the truth, and you find out that she's been alienating him from being a father. Well, she's running around playing victim, talking about, I need your help because I'm a single mother. How many of y'all been through that? It might be in college, might be in high school, might be in your 20s. I don't know. And you thinking she's a good woman and shit happens or whatever. And you find out this is a low-life to ass baby mama terrorist bitch that say she's strong and independent. And when he decided to let her be strong and independent, she need help from Walmart. That's how I look at it. And MPI say me over and over again. He said me over and over again. James say my dumb ass. Damn. Look. Baby Mel said I almost fell for that shit. Found out both her baby daddies was in another state for a reason. Yeah, they running for my ass. Shout out to you, my brothers. Baby Mel. Look, man. And that's what I want to talk about. This ain't about the owl Karens. This ain't about the owl senoritas, but they all see any baby mama terrorists that choose single motherism, they claim they strong and independent. They don't have to say strong and independent, but they claim that shit because of their action. I'm gonna be real with you. But here's the thing. You don't hear other races of women say they're strong and independent. Actually, strong and independent means feminism. Let's keep that real. Let me let Denzel speak for Malcolm X, and I'm gonna say it one more time. Strong and independent, when it comes to our Karen baby mama terrorists, strong and independent equals feminism. Shout out to Denzel for speaking for Malcolm X.
You've been had. You've been took. You've been hoodwinked, bamboozled, led astray, run amok.
Anybody that holler feminism, they already claim strong and independent. So let's get that straight. But when it comes to these modern black women run around and tell the world they're strong and independent. See, that I will say, other races of women don't say that. Black women, these modern black women, they say that shit left and right. They do it in videos. They do it on social media. They portray it in movies. They tell you relate to somebody that's like that. They are the only ones who got a title saying they strong and independent, right? Strong and independent. Other races of women, they don't say that shit. And I wanted to know, why do black people are the only one that gotta have a fucking title? You don't hear white people call themselves kings and queens and shit like that. Now, I ain't talking about England. They got kings and queens over there. Them real kings and queens, technically. But I'm talking about, you don't hear other race of people say they kings and queens and shit like that. Now, I don't knock it, because back in the motherland in Africa, they say, they was kings as well. I get it. But most of these motherfuckers that call themselves kings and queens are not kings and queens. They just pookies and watermelon niches. They give anybody a crown that's ghetto, ratchet, and motherfucking terrorists. Just like they run around and say that they what's the other thing they say? They say your mama black. I don't hear other races of people say your mama white and your mama mixed and your mama. I only hear the mixed girl say your mama mixed. I don't hear the Latino say your mama Latino. We come with these titles and shit, and it's actually most of the titles that we created. Now, we creative people now. Shout out to us being creators. But some of this shit that we created is stupid as fuck. I'm not gonna lie. Like this 5.5 hours that y'all created saying that black men are killing women 5.5 hours. I think that's one of the most stupidest titles I ever heard. Now, here's the problem in this day and age. In this day and age, you have a lot of these modern women who run around and holler they're strong and independent. Now, I want you to understand this. And tell me if I'm lying or tell me if you disagree, most of these modern black women who claim they're strong and independent are single mothers. I'm going to say it again. Most of these black modern women who claim they're strong and independent are single mothers. The ones that run around say they don't need no man. The ones that say the baby daddy ain't shit, but the reality is she left him or he left her because she was toxic and wanted to control him. These same ones who act like the devil's son-in-law that we talk about. These are the same ones that got degrees. These are the same ones that make 6 figures. These are the same ones that have profession. They're also the same ones who live off social security link cards. These are the same ones that get Section 8 vouchers. These are the same ones that live off somebody's child support. And these are the same ones that use their kids for ADHD check incomes. These are the baby mama tears we talk about. Now, you got some women who don't have kids. They make 6 figures. They have degrees. They celebrities and all that shit. Yeah. You got some of them that run around and say they strong and independent and shit like that, talk shit on social media. But when they reach that peak, and for those that don't know about reaching that peak, that wall over there, when they reach their peak and get to that wall at 50, 60, 45, or whatever the fuck. Now all of a sudden, they looking for that good man and shit. Now all of a sudden, they want to be submissive. Now all of a sudden, they see the light. Now all of a sudden, they don't want to be single no more. They want to have somebody on the side. They want to be that Eve and shit. Let me let Pastor David Manning speak his piece.
What's wrong with y'all niggas? What's wrong with you?
And then get mad because no one come around, because no one's coming to save you, because you didn't want them back then. Why they want them, and they doing good now? They don't want you no more. It's a lot of factors that we can talk about that. You know, shout out to D-Mac the truck. He said my son had ADHD and I don't receive a dime for it, and it's not about the check for me. Yeah, but you know exactly what I'm talking about, D-Mac. You know I ain't talking about no independent black man like you. and guarantee by you being D-Mac the trucker, if they ask you your income and you tell them your income, they're gonna say you ain't getting that shit anyway. So no, you don't count. See, that's these baby mama tears that don't have a job, or they work at Walmart part-time and you know, be on OnlyFans every other day. Them the ones who get ADHD checks. You can't make this shit up. See, that's the difference. And then a lot of you brothers and sisters who got kids who got ADHD, they actually got the shit. They don't. They forced them to have it by saying he got it, and then they start medicating him. Then he ain't really having the shit. So yeah, that's a whole nother segment. No, D-Mac, you put down your income, they're gonna say fuck you. He don't need no check. You will have to give him to the baby mama terrace and let her use her income. She'll get it then. You can't make this shit up. That's a whole nother story. Now, shit. Now, like I say, y'all know how I feel when I talk about these baby mama terrors. Every baby mama terrorist choose single motherism. Because these baby mama terrors, like I told you, alienate the father out the picture. They have kids for the wrong reason. They have kids with a guy who had 30 kids already and they ain't doing shit. They didn't protect themselves on getting pregnant, knowing that you was only having sex with dude. It was a sexual relationship. You met him at the club and you wanted to pump and dump. You know, you was dipping off from your husband and, you know, you was dealing with some other dude and he was just a side nigga and you didn't protect yourself. You choose single motherism. You choose it. I'm sorry. Now, anybody, and I always tell y'all this, shout out to the real mothers out here who did not choose to be single mothers. They didn't plan on being single mothers. They was married and they got divorced and dude decided not to be a father no more. Y'all playing these kids, or you was in a relationship and everything was good. You won the terrorist and y'all broke up. Now he mad because you move on. He want to not take care of the kid. Or you got the mothers who were with somebody and they died and they got to hold their own. Shout out to y'all. This ain't about you. This ain't about you at all. You didn't choose single motherism. But you got the most of these motherfuckers that did. And that's just the way it is. But they ain't gonna talk about that. They just gonna sit back and say, yeah, it's Jermaine's fault. See? And a lot of single mothers, I'm sorry. Let me before I say what I'm gonna say, let me let Reverend X check me.
You fucking income fucking poop.
Yeah, I'm a nickum fucking poop because I said I was gonna say a lot of single mothers, you know, don't want to be strong and independent. So I had to check myself because that's a lie. It ain't a lot of single mothers. Some of these single mothers, the ones who don't choose single motherism, they do not want to be strong and independent. They don't want to have to do all this shit on their own. They don't want to have to struggle and crawl and go through the cracks trying to be a single parent. You know what I'm saying? You have a few that actually like, I'm doing good. I make good money. I'm a single, but I don't want to be strong and independent. Fuck that. And they understand that they wasn't built to be that way. They weren't made to be that way. And people need to understand. I talked to quite a few women who I'm cool with, And when I talk about that strong and independent, they say, what's wrong with being independent? It's not the fact that you are independent. It's the fact that when you so-called become independent, you forget the role. Well, what do you mean you forget the role? Well, you independent, and that's cool, because if your guy or your husband gets sick, something happened, you able to pick up the piece and do what you gotta do. You ain't standing there talking about what should I do? What should I do? Because this is the head dude in the house. And then when he get back on his feet, he back in position. Ain't nothing wrong with being independent. The problem is, a lot of you baby mama tears women will sit back and holler independent and think that because you independent, you don't need no man. You think you could disrespect. You think you can demasculate. You think you can control and dictate. And then you think he gonna stay there with you because you make all this money, you got a degree, you got success. He stayed there for some years because he think he could change you. He think that one day you're gonna see the light because his actions showing that he don't need to be disrespected. Maybe because y'all got kids together, and that's one of the main reasons why a lot of you brothers still ain't left yet. Because you got kids with the bitch, and you know if you leave, it's closed curtains. But then when that dude get that shit like, man, fuck this shit, fuck it, I'm out of here. Then you want to sit back and blame Jermaine. You want to sit back and say he couldn't handle a strong black woman. Nah, he didn't want to deal with no piece of shit ass bitch. It's a difference. See, my mom was independent. Married to my dad for 42 years. She was independent. She did what an independent woman would do, but she knew her motherfucking role. When I was a kid, I used to ask mama, because I knew if I asked my daddy, he gonna tell me nah, because he's more strict than my mother. That's the surprising part. He was more strict than my mother, but now I understand. I understand why. So let me ask my mama, can I go outside? She'll tell me, did you ask your daddy? You can't make this shit up, man. I'm just knowing she gonna say, go ahead, it's cool. She gonna tell me, did you ask your daddy? Nah. Well, you gotta go and ask him. I just go in my motherfucking room because I know what he gonna say. Who, where, why, and how. And if I say the wrong answer, nope. So what the fuck? So I'm like, fuck it. You know what I mean? She knew her role. And that's what I'm saying, man. Ain't nothing wrong with being independent, but you gotta know your role. Ain't nothing wrong with you getting a degree, but you know your role. Ain't nothing wrong with you making 6 figures and having a profession, but know your role. Know your role. So you got these baby mama tears who make 6 figures. They become doctors, lawyers, nurses, and shit like that. Accountants. And they have a man who they've been with for years, or they married to, and he's a tradesman, electrician, he a bus driver. Hell, he's just a janitor. And down the line, she decided to pursue a career, and ain't nothing wrong with that. But the problem is, she's wanted to switch roles because of what she got, and forgot about the tradition, or forgot about the role that he or she played. So instead of you coming home, leaving your job back where you work at, you think you come home and dictate him, talk shit to him, disrespect him, downgrade him. Why you ain't going back to school? You get you a so-and-so. Why you ain't be a supervisor? Why don't you be like Doug and shit like that? You can't make this shit up. And because y'all married, and because y'all been together for all these years, and because y'all got 2 or 3 kids, you think he's supposed to stay there and tolerate that bullshit? And then when he do leave, you want to call him a bitch ass nigga, or a puss ass nigga, or a hoe ass nigga because he couldn't handle a strong black woman? Yeah, okay. That and I'm telling you, I did not realize this. I did not realize this until right before I started watching Tommy Sotomayor. I seen the shit, but I didn't pay it no mind. It didn't affect me. Didn't care. Whatever. I didn't think it too deep enough. If you look at most of these successful women, they are women with kids. and they not ugly, and they got money, they got degrees, and they are single. They meet you, and y'all talking, and in the back of your head, you're like, now this woman got all this success. She got all this money. She got nice cars and shit like that, nice house. And let me take off that she got kids. The ones that don't have kids. The one that don't have kids. We ain't gonna get to one with kids. The one that don't have kids. Why she ain't got no man? And then down the line, as you get to know her, you realize why she ain't got no man. Get into that conversation, she gonna talk about how some dude couldn't handle a strong black woman. She gonna come acting like she's the dominant being in this motherfucker. She gonna try to dictate and control you. And let's keep it real on that. Let's keep it real on that. A lot of you, and no disrespect to some of you brothers, let's keep it real. We're gonna keep it real because we grown here. She's a nurse. You work at Jewel Osco. You're a bagger. You make $15 or $12 an hour, right? She's a nurse making 70, 80,000, 90,000, 100,000. And she comes and try to holler at you. Now, of course, you're looking at her like, hey, she look good, she got money. Oh, I'm finna link up with her because she got something to offer. And as you get to know her, in the back, and you, if you young, the younger you are, the more you're not thinking. But in your head, you're not thinking like, why she ain't got nobody? She got all this and got all that. But somebody who wise and know better will think and wonder, why this person ain't got nobody? Why she ain't got no kids? Why she got all this? Why she ain't with no, what's going on? But as the younger you are, you thinking, yeah, I'm gonna get this bitch money, or I'm gonna go ahead and get with her, man, and we could be a power couple and we can grow together, stuff like that. Or you could be one of them dudes like Pookie and Ray Ray, or one of them simply for say, I'm just gonna live off of her. But either way, you don't know why she ain't with nobody. Now, one of the things that they use is, I was more focused on my education. I was more focused on my career. So that's a red flag right there. Now, back then, I wouldn't have thought about that. But it is. Because you chose your education over your husband or your significant other. Do that mean stop your dreams and your goal? No, not at all. But you start cutting motherfuckers off and not having time for him. You expect him to wait on you, and he didn't sign up for that. You're gonna be sitting on the curve. Now, also, again, you working at Jewel Osco. She's a top tier, strong and independent woman, and she's willing to holler at you. Now, it don't mean that, like I say, sometimes you look for the person who's good for you on how they are. But usually somebody of that stature, they give a fuck about what you do for a living, where you work at, how you dress and all that shit. I don't give a fuck. So that's another red flag. Not saying that because you work at Jewel Osco, you dusty and all that, or you low grade. I'm just saying that you'll wonder, even if you're not ugly, why would she be hollering at you? Why she ain't hollering at nobody that's on her level? And that's another red flag. That's a red flag in itself. Now, there's a select few that don't care about dealing with somebody the same status, because I know male police officers say they don't want to deal with no female police officers because they say the female police officer want to be strong and independent, dictate everything else too. So I understand that. But you still got to ask that question. Why? And the reason why, and I'm a witness to this, been through this. The reason why is because they get with you, they know that you kind of glorified about her success, what she got, and she's showing you the ropes of things you probably never knew, because you were stuck just on the block. You were just around selective people. Now she's bringing you to a whole nother realm. You going out of the country. She telling you about get your passports. Yeah, bitches already got their passports. Take you out on across the oceans and shit like that. She's luring you in with the incentives, the gifts. So really, instead of you looking at who she is here and also physical, You looking at what's down here. And I ain't talking about the cootie cat. I'm talking about the dollar amount. That right there is how they lure you to set you up for failure. You can't make this shit up. And when they got you to the point where like, man, I got a lot going on. I ain't got to do shit, this and that. Look at A Thin Line Between Love and Hate. That kind of shows you the diameter of that. You know what I'm saying? You got these baby mama terrors who use their money and bring you in and lure you that way. And then you ain't got to work. You ain't got to do not take care of you. That right there is demasculating. She's setting you up for the bait on how she wants you to be. And then once she got you where you so mesmerized, she hit you with the bam. And I ain't talking about being pregnant yet. We ain't get to the pregnant part. I'm just talking about with just getting what you want from her. You get the bam. You can move in with her. And that's when one of the things, your life will be sabotaged. You move in with her. Man, she still ain't got no kids. Then eventually you get her pregnant. That's sabotage number 2. Once she got you in that crib and once she see that you willing to take whatever she give, then that's when the disrespect come. Or the first argument y'all have about something that y'all don't agree with, then comes the, yeah, if it wasn't for me doing this, you wouldn't be that. That's come to demasculating. Now, the average brother that don't know no better, he sees she on some bullshit and see she trying to downgrade him, but he's not going to go nowhere because he figured that it's just one issue that could be resolved and changed, but obviously that's a red flag. Go about your business. Fuck her money. But now you got a kid in the mix. You want to be a father. You knowing if you leave, this bitch is going to sabotage. And when they go to family court, they got a shield to hide behind. But you still ain't thinking about that right now because, you know, you still on that, I don't really know. I'm just giving her the benefit of the doubt. I love her. I care about her. You know, I got a lot to lose if I let this go, which really don't. And later on down the line, she think you supposed to do the role that she should be doing. Now, you working at your job, you come off work, she come off work, she feel your job ain't shit. So now she feels she could disrespect you because she say your job working at July School is a low level. You need to come in here and do X, Y, Z. Fuck your job. I don't even go to work today. You know what I'm saying? And that's when a lot of that shit, disrespect started to unwind. That was her motive from the get-go. So let me let Denzel speak for Malcolm X because they had that hinted agenda.
You've been had. You've been took. You've been hoodwinked. Bamboozled. Led astray. Run amok.
And then, that's when it finally hit you years later, down the line. The reason why she didn't have nobody on her level, because if she would have got with somebody on her level, she wouldn't be able to do the shit that she's doing to you. See, you a doctor, and you try and get a male doctor, 9 times out of 10, you're not going to be able to pull that strong and independent shit because he don't need you. He get somebody work at McDonald's and be treated like a god, then be with a motherfucker like you and be disrespected. He ain't going. Or if you're a motherfucking nurse and she decide to get with another nurse, he ain't going. He don't have to deal with your bullshit. He get with somebody making $20 an hour that work at motherfucking Walmart and get her and make her how he want her. And get treated like a king. See, and that's why I want you to understand that these baby mama terrorists who holler strong and independent are the main ones who be over there at that wall at age 50 and 40 and maybe 39, maybe a little younger than that, talking about they need a man and they strong, they see the light now and I was dumb back then and now I'm ready. And that's just the baby mama terrorists with no kids. That's doing that bait and switch shit. Now the ones with the money, what they do, they got one son. So she ain't got multiple kids. She actually got married, got divorced. Well, why y'all ain't together? Well, he did this and he did that, and because we ain't together, he a deadbeat, he don't want to be a father, blah blah blah. But then later on, you find out that shit ain't true. But it's too late because you already got kids with this motherfucker. You find out that the reason why he couldn't deal with her and why they weren't not together is because he couldn't take that strong and independent shit. Not only that, she alienated him. And he finally said, fuck it, and wash his hands. Now, of course, her family and everybody else saying, yeah, he a deadbeat and all that. But then you meet this dude and you find out the reality was, no, she kept me away. And I finally said, fuck it. But it's too late for you because you already got kids with this bitch. And let me let Denzel speak for Malcolm X on that, because a lot of us are going through that now.
You've been had. You've been took. You've been hoodwinked. Bamboozled. Led astray. Run amok.
This is why it's very important to see certain things before you jump the gun, because somebody got 6 figures, because somebody independent and don't have no kids and got money and success, don't mean that she's a good woman for you. She might got the money and the look and everything else, but she don't have what you're looking for. Because if you're trying to build and grow and have a family and a traditional family, you ain't gonna get it from her. It's very rare you find somebody that's independent, that know her role, that's doing her thing, and telling and really be sincere about tradition and really want to grow and let that man lead. That's the truth. Let me give a shout out to the ex-son husband. Shout out to you, my brother, for the $1.49 super sticker. That's a good name, the ex-son husband. Shout out to you, my brother. Shout out to Brown Hornet for the $4.99. He said, salute Mr. Palmer and the Cows gang. PSA. Owls run for Pastor. Owls run that Pastor Manning for the strong and independent. I got you. PSA. Public service announcement. My mama black, and also my daddy was straight. And shout out to Pastor David Manning.
What's wrong with y'all niggas? What's wrong with you?
Shout out to Brown Hornet. Brown Hornet keep me on my toes. Shout out to you, my brother. Shout out to you. Now we got my man Jay Jermaine up in here. Shout out to Jay Jermaine for the $10 donation. He said, I took the day off. Yeah, LOL. Yeah, this ain't about you today, Jermaine. Yeah, you got the off day today. Shout out to Jay Jermaine, man, up in here. The real Jermaine. Shout out to Miss O up in the building for the $4.99. Appreciate you. Your birthday passed. I wish you happy birthday on Facebook, but I'm going to say happy birthday again. Happy birthday to you. Everybody put the ones in for Miss O. We got another year in life. Shout out to you. Shout out to Black Soul King for the $10 donation. These modern women are the men they're searching for. Their first phase transgenders. Always ready to challenge, finesse, or conquer men. Shit, that's the truth. Shout out to you, my brother. Yeah, that's a fact. So I want you to understand that, in this day and age, a lot of brothers, not enough, but a lot of brothers are seeing the light for what these motherfuckers are. See, a lot of us thought that it was these bum ass bitches that's on Section 8 and living off link cards and gift cards and Google gift cards and shit. No. You got the baby mama Tez that do got 6 figures. You got the baby mama Tez that do got an education. You do got a baby mama Tez that got a profession. You do got a baby mama Tez that has no kids. You have baby mama Tez that do have one kid that was married. They got divorced. They did it the right way and everything else. And you'll think, oh, must be something that he did. You going off with how she lived and what she got. And then after you fuck up and have a kid by, or 2 kids, and you married a motherfucker, or move in or get a house together, whatever, you realize after the fact why she's alone. And then what kills me is the fact that you dealing with a baby mama test like that, you go to family court, they can't even keep a married nigga who they paying for. And then they get with another dude, can't keep him. Get with another dude and can't keep him. So the question is, was it really you that caused all this? Hell no. That bitch the problem. That's why I tell brothers, don't ever Don't never lower your self-esteem to say that this is your fault. It's not your fault. It's that bitch fault. Because she made an executive decision to destroy that so-called family structure that y'all had, or that so-called tradition that you was trying to have, or that y'all had. It's her motherfucking fault because she choose to keep you out the picture. She choose to make you run away. She choose single motherism, and she choose your kids to be fucked up for the future. That's not your fault. That's their motherfucker fault. Now, of course, in our society, they're going to say it's Jermaine's fault. He didn't fight hard enough. And, well, you should have kept your pants zipped and all that bullshit. No. Keep doing the Reverend X. Keep your bays on ice cold. And stop blaming yourself for what somebody else.
I don't give a fuck what you think, bitch.
Let me say that one more time so you didn't, just because you didn't hear that.
I don't give a fuck what you think, bitch.
You don't sit back. And like I say, it's fucked up. It's definitely sad and unfortunate that your son is manipulated and your son is being emasculated, becoming a son husband, and he ain't working and he ain't doing nothing for himself. It's unfortunate that he out there in the street. It's unfortunate that all he want to do is play games and be hound off dope. It's unfortunate that your daughter already getting an abortion at 16. It's unfortunate that she's already not a virgin at 13. It's unfortunate that your daughter is just as sassy with a bad attitude, just like that baby mama terrorist. It's very unfortunate. But the fact of the matter is, you did not cause this. That bitch chose single motherism. She chose to be strong and independent. Let her live it. Let her motherfucking ass live it. Like I said, this strong and independent culture is the reason why, one of the reasons why our children are destroyed in this day and age, especially in the black community. But at the same time, it's not your fault that you decided, you know what, fuck this shit, I'm walking away. I'm getting sick from this. I'm down from this. I'm suffering from this. I'm losing everything from this. I'm walking the fuck away. It's not your fault. And I said this when I first started this shit. We failed. As a father or as a man, we failed. Yes, we failed because we got with a motherfucker that we thought was right for us. We thought we got with a righteous person. We thought we got with our other half. We failed. Yes, we failed, but we're not failures. I want you to understand the difference. We failed, but we're not failures. It's a big difference because in life, you're going to fail, but being a failure is a whole nother status. See, you failed, but you have a chance to improve and get yourself in order and do what you need to do so you don't go to no type of episode like that again. Learn from it. Teach others and do different. Build yourself up. Change the laws of your mind. See, that baby mama terrorist is a failure because after you left and you were struggling, living at your mama's house, living at your daddy's house, living in the car, got fired from your job because that low like hoe, your son saying go fuck yourself. You only getting 30% of your check. But as time went on, you decided to do what you need to do to get yourself in order. So yeah, you failed. But as you failed, you changed the laws of your mind, however you did it. And now you at peace. You doing better. You got your own business. You got your own career going on. You making more money or you making just as money as she had. You got your own house. Hell, you got a new kid. You got a new family. Or you just living a fragile lifestyle, but you're doing much better than what you did over there. While that bitch got her money, she got the kids. She ain't got nothing to show for it. She's spending, because that's the only way she's going to keep a nigga. That's the only way she's going to keep her kids manipulated by giving. You ain't doing that. A bitch ain't even ask you for $1. They going off how you stand and how you live and your mental and your mindset. They not going off what you offer and giving. You're not a sucker. So when you look at those two events, and a lot of us went through that, went down the rabbit hole, got out there and doing much better. Even if you're not making more money than she is, you still doing much better than she is because she's the failure, not you. Now society gonna say you the failure, but the reality is that bitch the failure. How the fuck you make all this money, 6 figures, degrees in a family? I mean, and a degree and a profession, and you're not married with kids. And how do you have all this and you can't even keep a man? How do you have all this and you can't even keep a married nigga that you paying? How can you? Then you gotta be a piece of shit ass baby mama terrorist if you're dealing with a married dude and you paying him, giving him money and shit left and right, and you couldn't even keep him. See, us brothers up on the up and up, we went through the trenches and now we survived. We went from being a failure to being all good. But yet they still try to make you the failure. But the reality is they are the failure because one, they still talking about you. They still mention your name even though you don't talk to the hoe. You finally accept the fate and went on about your business and they still mad at you.
What's wrong with y'all niggas? What's wrong with you?
So basically what I'm saying is this is the downside of strong and independent. That's why when I hear that shit, I don't take them seriously. I don't get in my feelings. I don't talk about y'all the most unemployed and you the most evicted and shit like that. Because the video show, my content shows, social media shows, and hell, the news show it now. The kids that you decide to choose single mother and raising, and you see their life at the end, how they fucked up. You don't have nothing. You don't have nothing to prove. You prove it just within yourself doing you. That's the reality. And it's definitely unfortunate that now you have somebody who's a celebrity by the name of Shepard to go on Steve Harvey's show and say, I need husbands. I need husbands. She didn't say I need men. She said I need husbands who are already married, who got their own family, who got their own kids, to help single mothers. You can't make this shit up. You cannot make this shit up. Hey, now, I'm not gonna lie, I ain't been looking at the comments and shit, but I'm hearing people telling the chat to chill. What's going on in this chat room? What beef is going on in the chat room interrupting what I'm talking about? I ain't, if any beef's been going on, I swear to God, I ain't really been looking at the chats because I'm really, speaking my mind. Who's in here beefing? One of the moderators, tell me who in here beefing. And I hope it ain't who I think it is. I still want to know, even though it's good now, I want to know who it is. Who was up in here beefing? Ain't nobody gonna tell me who's beefing? Let me while somebody let me know, let me read the super chats. I ain't even realize I was getting super chats. Shout out to Black Soul King again for the $10 donation. He says, watch out for these female preachers with their doctorate degrees and biblical studies. They preaching a new message to 304s. Get baptized and become spiritual virgins. You can't make this shit up. Yeah, first of all, I don't believe in women preachers, so I wouldn't even entertain that. But I get exactly what you're talking about because I've seen snippets on social media where they say some shit. And I'm like, they really saying this shit at church? Shout out to you. Not saying it ain't no good female preacher, but most of them. But I still believe that they should be preachers. But most of them ain't doing it because they believe in God. They believe in Sky Daddy. So it's a difference. Shout out to Ringside with LCD for the $20 donation. Please accept my donation for giving all this game, Judge Palmer. Shout out to you, my brother, and I appreciate you out there in California. This brother got his kids, and he's living on, doing what he got to do. Shout out to you, brother. Shout out to Cut Those Knives for the $1.99. He said, I'm not helping any moms if I'm not banging them. And even if you banging them, I still wouldn't help them. You ain't no relationship with them. So, and you ain't trying to be serious with the motherfucker, then tell her to go to Walmart. Walmart is always hiring. unless you did a fucking deal like, well, I'll fuck you and I'll take care of you type shit, then you're gonna be a sugar daddy ass sucker. You know what I mean? You too young, Nas, to be a super daddy sucker. Wait till you at least 60. Shout out to Florida Man for the 999. He said, salute Mr. Palm and the Couch Gang. The same professional degree having baby mama terrorists, regardless of income, are nervous, shaking their boots about the upcoming Freaknik documentary. Yes, a lot of them are sitting back like, oh shit, I'm hit. Oh shit, they're gonna find out what the fuck I've been doing and how I played the role, got married, and pretend like I wasn't none of that. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. They trying to flag that shit, but they ain't looking good. I ain't gonna lie, I never thought they'll do a documentary on Freaknik. I went there once and I had a ball. I'm not even gonna lie. If they show my face, I don't care. I enjoyed it and I don't regret it. Shout out to my man Abdul. Slum Lake Mark. For the $5 donation, he said son dealt with a baby mama terrorist. He talked bad about the dad. I told him she put him on child support if he gets her pregnant. He said she wouldn't. Now he's on child support also. Wow. Shout out to you, my brother. Shit. That's sad that a lot of our sons out here didn't realize what the dad went through until they went through the situation. When the dad was trying to tell him, he wasn't trying to hear it. He was too manipulated by this baby mama terrorist. Shout out to the average bro for the $4.99. He said, I saw my baby mama terrorist in Oak Park the day she was walking. I was driving my X5 BMW. She looked at me dead in my face and kept walking. I bet she did. What's she gonna say? But in her head, she was like, piece of shit ass nigga. Fucker. I'm mad and I'm hating. Shout out to you, my brother. One more time. My man said he was in his BMW while she was walking. Shout out to Pookie's friend Ray Ray. Pookie's friend Ray Ray for 1999. This baby mama terrorist entitlement is not surprising, but I am surprised that she went on a public platform demanding married women to lead their husband to them. If Walmart is no longer hiring, maybe she could try Kmart. I mean, you know what? In this day and age, my brother, you can't be surprised about what these baby mama terrorists do. You got to remember, Sherry Shepard is paying child support. Sherry Shepard is a visitor. She's on child support. I don't take this nigga seriously. Yes, she is on child support. She don't have custody of her kid. Now, I don't know because she didn't want him. I don't know. But, yes, she want to get a married man or married men to go out there and help single mothers, and she want the women or the wives to make them do it. To me, that was disrespectful, and the real wives out here should be calling their ass out, bitch. My husband ain't here to take care of your motherfucking everybody else's kids and shit. You know what? I just thought about. Shout out to you, my brother. Let me. I made a mistake. I'm sorry. My mistake. The reason why I tell you that these baby mama terrorists don't give a fuck about the kids, this is a prime example. This is the prime example on why I say these baby mama terrorists do not give a fuck about the child. They don't love the child. They only have them children to benefit them. Now, I want y'all to notice, and I'm going to play that video. It's a quick video, literally like 5 seconds. Sherry Shepard didn't say she want husbands to help children. She didn't say she want husbands to help daughters. She didn't say she wanted husbands to help sons. She said she want husbands to help single mothers. Let me let Denzel speak on behalf of Malcolm X.
You've been had. You've been took. You've been hoodwinked. Bamboozled. Led astray. Run amok.
She did not ask for husbands or men to help our children. She said help single mothers. I told y'all, these motherfuckers don't give a fuck about these children. These baby mama terrorists do not love their children. They don't give a shit about children. They use them children as decoy to have some man feel sorry for them, have pity for them, and they come in there and say, you know what, I'll be stepdaddy and shit. And then they add emphasis on this shit by saying that the dude was a deadbeat. He didn't want to be a father. He was a lowlife. But the reality is, and he don't find out till after the fact, when he knock her ass up and have a kid with her, or he marry her, or he move in, or he moving with her. However, he found out that he's alienated. Dude was forced to run away. She ran him off. That she had a kid with a dude she met off eBay. See what I'm saying? Sherry Shepard did not say that we need husbands to help our youth, help our boys, help our children. She said single mothers. Then she mentioned after the fact the boys. Nah. This is why I tell y'all that these baby mama Teds don't have no good intention. These baby mama Teds do not love these children. It's all about themselves, and they use them children as bait and leverage to get what they want. That's why if somebody say, I need you to help my kid, Walmart is always hungry. I feel bad for the kid, but I ain't taking that risk. Fuck you. Nah. Shout out to Cutthroat Nas for the $1.99. He says Shanquilla got no justice, but every 5.5 hours. Yeah, I got that text earlier this morning. Shout out to Perfect Blackness and the people I'm in the group with on my phone. I saw that. I'm gonna talk about that because this 5.5 hour shit, and she was ex by one of her sisters, and now all of a sudden no charge. But if it was one of the guys, I guarantee he'll be locked up right now getting lynched. You can't make this shit up, man. Shout out to you, my brother. She said help single mom, so that's what I say. That right there should have been boycotted. Should have been called out. A lot of wives who are married to guys should have went in and snapped out on her ass. See, fuck that. Shout out to Strong and Grand for the $5 donation. She said, so you telling me they want polygamy now? Yeah. LOL. You can't write you can't write this ish. You can't write this shit. Hollywood couldn't write this either. Not at all. I ain't mad. I'm doing it because if you got two suck ass niggas willing to do it, I can't get mad at her. That right there is a shows strong and independent and how she don't respect you because she got both of them and she's still going out there ho hopping. She ain't satisfied with the two she got. You can't make this shit up. So this is why we're here today, because Sherry Shepard said, I need you husbands to help single mothers. Help single mothers. And like I said, a real single mother who's not a baby mama Terrence is not running around looking for some man to take care of their kid. They do it on their own. Whatever relationship you and the guy got, y'all got. He don't have no obligations to that kid. Now, if he choose to be cool with him and do some things for him, that's one thing. That's his choice. But ain't no obligations. These baby mama Terrence who choose single motherism, they think they got that you got obligations because you hitting it, or because you come over there all the time, or y'all go out and shit. Y'all go on a date. She wants you to pay for the babysitter. Nah, Walmart. Well, if you want to take me out, you got to pay for the babysitter. And that's when the Clay Davis come out, because the reality is I get somebody else. Shit. You got to earn that shit. Shout out to the average bro for the $4.99. He said, hey, Mr. Palmer, what we going to do? They closing 4 Walmarts in Chicago. Yeah, they are. The only thing I can say is, Walmart is still hiring. It's just now, maybe you got to go to Amazon. I'm still going to say Walmart is always hiring. But if you can't go to Walmart, you got Amazon. You got Myers. You got Kroger's, depending on where you live. You got Publix. You got all these other places that you go that substitute Walmart. So there's no excuse why you can't go to one of them jobs. Hell, you go on eBay. eBay is always hiring. That's where y'all get y'all niggas. Shout out to Black Soul King for the $5 donation. He said, these baby mama terrorists are WMD, weapons of mass destruction. And I always told y'all, these are domestic terrorists. Target, yeah, go anywhere. Go anywhere but my pockets. They hiring everywhere. Hell, you probably get hired by a Tobo. He probably hiring. But you ain't, the only thing I'm saying is, you can get hired anywhere but my pockets. Walmart. That's all I'm saying. You can get hired by Beta Male Police. Tobo might be hiring. Leo might be hiring. Florida Man might be hiring. He got his own business. But just know that I'm not taking no applications because you ain't getting in my motherfucking pockets. That's all I'm saying. Go anywhere but me. Yeah. So, yeah. you know, she came out and said that husbands should help single mothers. LA he say he hired. Before we get to these videos, everybody here, please hit the like button. That's one thing that is free. I appreciate y'all tuning in today, hanging out with a deadbeat like me that's trying to find a place to stay, living in hotels. Shout out to y'all. I appreciate y'all to the fullest. Let me give a shout out to the Cash App gang. Shout out to my man Corbett G. He sent me a Cash App around 11:48 this morning. Shout out to you, my brother. Shout out to Corbett G. Shout out to James Davis for the $2 donation for the $2 Cash App. He says, cheers, Mr. Palmer. Prayers, stay strong 100. Shout out to you, brother. And tell your uncle I said what's up, brother. Shout out to my man, James Davis. Shout out to my man, Brown Hornet for the $10 Cash App. He says, salute. Play Pastor David Manning for the strong and independent. I got you, my brother. I got you, my brother. I got you, my brother.
What's wrong with y'all niggas? What's wrong with you?
Shout out to you, my brother. Shout out to Dan Strong 8085 for the $10 cash. We said for the coat fees. Shout out to you, my brother. I appreciate you to the max. I'm about to play the video, but y'all, y'all ain't shit, man. And shout out to Guns. The reason why I say y'all ain't shit, not one of y'all, and y'all think I forgot, not one of y'all told me who was arguing in this motherfucking chat. I have to say shout out to y'all, man. And the reason why I'm gonna say shout out to y'all, because y'all wanted to diffuse the situation. Because what was gonna happen was, if you'd have told me who the fuck was arguing here, I was gonna give him the Reverend X, and I didn't give a fuck who it was. Now, probably if I scrolled up so far, and ain't nobody say who the fuck was arguing, and I ain't about to scroll all the way up to see like who was going back and forth. So I have to say shout out to y'all, and I guarantee you the reason why y'all probably didn't want to say who it was, because it's probably somebody who are regular up in here, and that shout out to y'all. You didn't want no problem. You like, nah, fuck it. It's diffused. But if I would have found out who the fuck that was when I'm talking some real shit on this, they would have got the motherfucking, I guarantee you, and I ain't give a fuck, and I don't give a fuck who it was. It'd have been the Reverend X.
Cut that bitch off.
It'd have been straight like that, man, because I told y'all, all that goof ass shit that's been going on, the back and forth, the arguing, and the sneak diss and shit like that, I don't want that shit over here. You know what I'm saying? I don't want that shit over here. I'm already deadbeat low life, living in the hut and living in hotels and shit, broke. But one thing I don't like is dysfunction on my platform. You know what I mean? Now, if it's some outsiders doing that shit, that's a whole nother story. I get they bitches. I give them a chance, then I tell them to not cut their ass off. But we regulars over here, any beef y'all have with each other, do not bring that shit over here. Take that shit somewhere else. Now, I'm supposed to be the ghetto hood nigga from Cottage Grove, but I don't want these problems. But these other hoe ass niggas call themselves top tiers and value and high value and all this shit, they like that dysfunctional ass shit. That's why I say, don't go off what the motherfuckers say. You go off how their actions is. That's just straight like that. You know what I mean? So I'm just saying. So shout out to the Couch Gang, you know, for like trying to diffuse whoever the fuck it was. But I'm gonna watch it later on. And I'll see, you know what I'm saying? If I'm thinking about it, watch that motherfucker and I'll see who the fuck it was. And they'll get that G pass because y'all didn't want to say the name. You know? So on that note, I'm gonna go ahead and let my man, Reverend X, you know, give a little sermon before we get to these videos on, is these the motherfucking single mothers that husbands have to help? And y'all gonna be like, what the fuck? So yeah, shout out to the Couch Gang and shout out to Reverend X. You can't make this shit up.
You the devil. You the devil. You a Satanist, huh? Then you wrote a book too then, right? You got a book with blood on it, huh? You Satan, huh? Who created your ass, Satan? Who created your ass? I come in the name of Jesus by the power of the Holy Spirit. I come in the name of Jesus by the power of the Holy Spirit. The devil is a motherfucking liar. So you know I ain't worried. Bitch. Stupid bitch. Look at that. I'm provoking that, huh? I'm making motherfuckers just hate God more. I'm provoking that, huh? You goddamn devil worshiper, you ain't got no excuse. Motherfucker, you ain't coming in you come in the name of Satan. I guess if you like a house nigga and want to go competitive, if I say I'm God, then I guess you have to take the side of Satan, huh, motherfucker? Stupid bitch. It's not of competition, it's of cooperation. Stupid ass house nigga. I can't see you though, bitch. You see me, I'm all out. I make my ass very available. Tom, next caller. You don't like it? Kiss my ass, you don't like it. It's my house.
Yeah, kiss my ass, you don't like it. That's for any motherfucker that's offended about what I'm speaking on. Shout out to Extra Money, man. Shout out to Extra Money for the $9.99. He said, keep up the good work, Mr. Palmer. Continue to bring awareness. But eventually, we will have to leave this country and start our own in order to break this curse. I think you got a point, my brother. I think you got a point. That's why I tell everybody, get their passports, men and women, the good ones, get a passport, because not to go over there and trick off with these baby mama terrorists over in these other countries, because you got baby mama terrorists over there too. But to go over there and start some business, like shout out to Yoga. He got real estate over there. He got business over there. I seen, he showed me the shit on FaceTime what he got. That's why he go back and forth. He ain't going out there just trick. I ain't gonna say just, but he ain't going out there just worry about something broad. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we need to definitely take our endeavors elsewhere. And that's where I go. My goal, I'm waiting on my passport to come to find a country I go back and forth to and build my business over there. And if shit hit the fan, I got a place to jump to if need be, because America is slowly going down the drain. Shout out to you, my brother. That's some real shit. That's some real shit. You know, shout out to my man, the Beta Male Police. Shout out to him for the $50 donation. He said, where my boy Clifford Burns? Where my boy Clifford Burns at? Man, he right motherfucking here.
Christmas Eve, and they're calling my lawyer for 2 payments, telling him there's a warrant going out for his arrest. Where does he live? I got a fucking apartment in the post office box because I don't want people bothering me anymore.
Man, that's what I'm saying. I don't want nobody bothering me no more. Shout out to you, my brother. Shout out to you, man. Appreciate it. You know, like I said, and that's why I tell y'all, it's a difference from a single mother that didn't choose single motherism versus these baby mama terrorists who chose single mother. That's most single mothers. Shit. Let's go to this video, man. I edited it's different clips. It's gonna start with the video, which this is real quick. That Sherry Shepard said, and then you're gonna see, from what I see, is what these husbands, these type of baby mama terrorists, that they gotta help out. You know what I'm saying? And this is why I say, leave them motherfuckers alone. Leave them motherfuckers where they at. Let the motherfuckers stay on it. If they lower the total pole, keep them on the total pole. Don't pick them up, because they don't want to be saved. They just want to be able to get handouts. And when you save them and put them on a high pedestal, they're going to turn around and set you up for failure. That's a fact. Been there, done that. Yeah. So let me get to that video right quick. Let me see if this shit work now. Everybody up in here, hit the like button. That's one thing that is free. MP4. It's the thing I hate about using this laptop, man. It's hard to find the damn shit you download. Hold on. Did it download? Hold on, maybe it didn't download, huh? All right, I'm re-downloading just in case it did seem like it didn't download like I thought it did, but it's already set. And in these videos, you're gonna see different clips of how a lot of these baby mama tears single mothers are. And basically what is basically without me saying is basically saying we supposed to save these type of motherfuckers. You women out here who got husbands or want to have a husband, you gonna allow your husband to save some single mother because she went from being strong and independent to now she need a handout? No. Walmart is always home. Hold on. There we go. Shit. Let me let this shit download. Matter of fact. One more minute. I got you.
So I come in the name of Jesus by the power of the Holy Spirit. Anybody resisting, can goddamn my ass kiss it.
Listen up, man. I'm not even coming at you like that, all right?
Man, I come in the name of Jesus by the power of the Holy Spirit. It don't matter how you come with me. If you down doing what I'm talking about doing, lawyers and get this book open. Trained in these words to get the poor, the fatherless, and the widows up out of them penitentiaries. If you down with that, you ain't down with that, shut your goddamn ass up. Give me a next caller.
Let no corrupt communication proceed out of your mouth.
Motherfucker, ain't no corrupt communication came out of my mouth. You know what the corrupt communication is? That's when you talk about the devil. He the devil. Your motherfucking communication is corrupted. Whatever, then I'm wrong. You got me now. You got me now. Oh, you figured me out. You fucking income fucking poop. You figured me out. You got me red-handed.
Shout out to Reverend X, man. He said you got me red-handed. Yeah, so now the video is downloaded. See, it wasn't downloaded. I thought it was downloaded, but it wasn't. My bad. I knew what I was about to say, man. So now I can get it now. Got me red-handed. Shut up. I'm gonna download some more clips from Reverend X, man. I fucks with him. It's just all together. It's 5 minutes. You know, it's 5 minutes. But shit, y'all might have seen some of these clips. Some of you probably didn't see it. This is fair use, and this is for educational purposes only. And calling out the bullshit that motherfuckers ain't gonna call out. Let's get this thing started.
Want your husband at all. I just feel like if you know a single mother, can you send your husband to help us out a little bit?
Now, let's go back. I want you to see, and shout out to Dad's moving forward. Subscribe to he got a YouTube, but he's really popping. I think he got over 40,000 followers over there on TikTok. He fucks with this channel too. He fucks with me. He good people. He actually created this TikTok. He edited, and she has a lot of nerve. Help us single mother. How? You know what? Let me see something. Hold on. Let me look while I'm doing this. I want you to understand that these are the main ones who holler strong and independent. They don't need no man. They can do better all by their damn self. I'm a queen. I'm a goddess. I'm Mother Earth. I'm all these black girl magic and shit like that. But then you gotta ask somebody else's man to take care of your funky low life, this stupid ass. You can't make this shit up. Matter of fact, let me put in the violin for this motherfucker. Just think about that, y'all. Strong and independent. I can do better all by my damn self. I don't need no man. I'm the goddess. I'm your leader. I'm the king. I'm the woman king. But you want somebody else's man to help you out. Yeah, where's the violin at? Let me do the violin, because that sounds so ass backwards. Where's the violin? Where's that violin? I know I got it. Where's the violin? Don't tell me I know I didn't delete the violin. Here we go. Yeah. They make this shit up. Yeah, see, yeah, let me first of all, let me explain something to y'all. Before we continue, I want y'all to see something right quick. You see this right here, right? Because this is what I'm saying. These baby mama how she's saying us single mothers. And this is why I said they full of shit. Listen what she said again. I'm gonna play it again.
I don't want your husband at all. I just feel like if you know a single mother, can you send your husband to help us out a little bit?
She said, can you send your husband to help us out? She's calling herself a single mother. Shout out to Strong and Grand for the $10 donation. So what? Sherry is saying that the married man must go to work, take care of his kids, care for his wife, and then help some desperate broad and her crumb snatchers. She is mentally deranged. But here's the thing. She said us single mothers. And this is where I want you to understand that this low-life piece of shit is lying. She's not a single mother. She's not a single mother. You know why? She don't even have custody of her own kid, and she paid child support.
You've been had. You've been took. You've been hoodwinked. Bamboozled. Led astray. Run amok.
I'm going to say it again. She is not a single mother because she don't have custody. She don't have equal custody. She don't have primary custody. She's a non-parental parent, and she pays child support. So how is she a single mother? Take a look at this. This is her, y'all. I want you to understand, because you got like these baby mama Teds will holler single mothers, and they're not single mothers. They will holler victim, and they're not victims. They volunteers. That's why I want y'all to understand the difference between a victim and a volunteer. Now, this smiley motherfucker right here is ordered to pay $4,100. She is ordered to pay $4,100 a month in child support. Now, I'm going to read this right quick. Then we're going to go on, because once she said to help us single mothers out, I want you to understand that she's lying to you. She's lying to you.
You've been had. You've been took. You've been hoodwinked. Bamboozled. Led astray. Run amok.
Now, a judge in a child support case for Sherry Shepard and her ex. I spelled her name wrong. I didn't put the I put the Y. My bad. Sherry Shepard and her ex-husband, Lamar Sally, has ruled that the actress and comedian has to cough up some coins. TMZ reports that the former View host, co-host, will have to pay $4,100 in financial support each month. So she got to pay child support. Shout out to Tobo for the $5 donation. She said, why can't she ask Democrat Daddy Biden to help them? I guess government simps have realized their wasted expenses. Hit me with the Pastor David Manning. And that's why I went on and said yours, so I can do the Pastor David Manning with this claim.
What's wrong with y'all niggas? What's wrong with you?
Shout out to you, Tobo. Definitely appreciate y'all donation. So, yeah, she's on child support, y'all. She's on child support. Now, Shepard and Sally welcomed a son, Lamar Jr., via surrogate in August, while the couple split in May 2014. They had a surrogate child. Terms go to settlement also include that Shepard will have to pay an extra $500 a month when LJ turns 13 for a stipend of $4,600. Shepard and Sally have been in legal battle since 2014, and Sherry has fought to prevent her son from being printed on a birth certificate. Now, I'm stupid. I'm a dumb nigga off Cottage Grove. What does that mean, guys? Shepard and Sally have been in the legal battle since 2014. Sherry has fought to prevent her name from being printed on the birth certificate. I'm going to say it one more time, y'all. One more time. Sherry has fought to prevent her name from being printed on the birth certificate. What does that sound like, guys? What does that sound like? She don't want to be on the birth certificate. She don't want her name there. Don't that sound like the so-called deadbeat niggas that y'all talk about when it come to black men? Don't want to claim their child, don't want to be a father, running for child support and sleeping on the couch and shit? This is what she said. She fought to prevent her name from being printed on the birth certificate, but she's telling you men, you married men, to go out there and help a single mother like her. You can't make this shit up. Yeah, she is the mother. Usually when they get a surrogate, they take her egg and give it to the woman who's gonna, get paid to get pregnant and carry the child. Unless she did the dummy and let him get a girl pregnant and they still married and she agreed that she'll be the mother, that's still, you sign them papers, even if they didn't use her egg. You sign them papers, just like these dudes who adopt a kid because they girlfriend, they together, he adopt a kid, and y'all break up, you on child support? Well, she went through the same thing, I guess.
You fucking income fucking poop.
But as far as I know, that's supposed to be both their kids. Now, is that it? Good, I'm glad that's it. I didn't want to read no long article. I just wanted y'all to see this right here, while she's talking about help us single mothers. See, that's all. I just want y'all to see that I'm online. She's paying child support. She didn't even want her name on a birth certificate. She did not want her name on a birth certificate. Yeah. Hell yeah. See, let's get back to this again.
Want your husband at all. I just feel like if you know a single mother, can you send your husband to help us out a little bit?
Get somebody else to do it.
Can you please do it for Sherry Shepard? I'm with DMF, man.
You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up. Y'all heard it.
Hell no. Now, I'm going to play it one more time because it comes so quick. But yeah, that was my man, DMF, man. Daddy's moving forward. Shout out to him, man. Shout out to this brother right here, man. Subscribe to his YouTube and his TikTok, but definitely TikTok. That's where he's booming. He's booming over there. Understand, she is claiming single motherism, but the father got primary custody and she pays him child support, and she didn't want her name and birth certificate, telling you what you husbands need to do. And what's going to happen after this, you're going to see the baby mama terrorists, Al Milnishas, is the one that you husband is supposed to go help and save.
I don't want your husband at all. I just feel like if you know a single mother, can you send your husband to help us out a little bit?
Get somebody else to do it.
Can you please do it for Sherry Shepard? I'm with DMF, man.
You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up.
Yeah.
Y'all heard it.
Yep. Get somebody else to do it. Walmart. Now, let's get on to this next one. Now, I want you to look at this picture right here. I want you to look at this right here. I want you to look at this before I play it. I just want you to see it just like that. Now, this is one of the baby mama terrorists who choose single motherism. These one of the baby mama terrorists that don't give a fuck who looking. They don't have no morals. They don't have no motherfucking thought process. They don't prevent a damn thing. They'll do anything for attention and a dollar amount and anything to be seen. They will have their children watch them do this nasty ass shit. They don't even wait till they go to bed at night. Now, what do you think she's doing? What do you think she's drinking it to? She got a straw drinking it to a motherfucking condom. She got a straw, drinking in a motherfucking condom. Yes, a condom. And she got a straw in the motherfucker and drinking it up.
What's wrong with y'all niggas? What's wrong with you?
Yeah. This who you husband or you men got to go out and help. This is who you got to go out and help. Let me start it over. I just want y'all to see the picture first. But yeah, let's get it going. You ain't seen nothing yet. Yeah.
I love it. I love cake. I'm ready for dinner. Jergens, like a beautiful shot.
Did you just, before we get to this no good ass nasty bitch, did you just see and hear what she just did? She belched. These motherfuckers have no filter, they have no morals. They have no real hair. They have no standards. But they got kids. They don't have nobody. They terrorists. But you got Sherry Shepard telling you and a husband to go out there and help one of these motherfuckers.
I love it. I love cake. I'm ready for dinner. Jergens, like a beautiful shot.
Now look at this shithead bitch. Now look at this right here. What do you see? Let me closer. I want you to see it real good before we press play. What do you see right here, y'all? This who Sherry Shepard wants you to go out there and help. This is who Sherry Shepard wants you husbands to go out there and save. This and this is funny because I ain't seen no other race of people do no shit like that other than porn. Nah, we ain't counting porn stars in porn. We talking about some motherfucker on TikTok with some sperm on her face. Now, I don't know if it's real. I don't know if she makes a fake one to do it, but they actually made a trending thing to put shit on their face like sperm or real sperm and go out there in the public to be seen. You can't make this shit up, but this is who she wants you married men to go out there and help and get the wife to force them to help shit like this. Yeah. Now we can watch her go around and let everybody see her face. Now, let me go back because what kind of interests me is this. Look at this. Who do you think that is behind her? Do you think that's just some dude in the mall just happened to be walking and minding his business? He just happened to be there? Or do you think that's some simp enforcer that's with her because they kind of matching? The hair, the color of her so-called strap bra or whatever she got on, and he got on the same color. I don't think that he's there because he's just a random dude. I really, really believe that this is a simp enforcer, and he matched her ass, and she's taking the lead. You can't make this shit up.
What's wrong with y'all niggas? What's wrong with you?
You can't. Not only is she out there making a fool of herself and you being on camera with the hoe, but you got her walking ahead of you. And look, she ain't walking ahead of him because he ashamed to be around her. He doing it because she said so. He's the demasculated, he's the feminine, and he is that hoe ass nigga. You cannot make this shit up.
Biatch!
That's his lead. Oh man, shit. Let's watch it one more time, then we go on to the next. Sucker.
and suffers that. I love it.
I didn't realize I did it twice. Let me go on and move on. This is what I want y'all to see right here. We go on to the next.
No. They shall say, "No, it's Paul. That's fine. Go ahead, bitch. Go ahead, bitch, because I ain't with you." You might have a point. But the thing about it, Deshaun, you should have went with her in the mall like that in the first place. So I gotta still say, you know what I mean?
You fucking income fucking poop.
I get it though. But but look at this. This is who you husband in the community is supposed to come out and help. Again, she said help the single mom. Then trickle down to the son. You can't help them. The only way you can help them is letting the father get custody. And if the father can't get custody, then you need to let somebody else, another man, get custody and sole custody, and you go about your business and no child support, no nothing else. That's the only way. Now, let me wind it back and let me let y'all see it, and I'll play it straight through. I just wanted to pause with that goof ass shit too. It ain't always the one drinking out of condoms and sperm in their face. But this, and I guarantee you, this motherfucker right here, I guarantee you, she probably got a degree. She probably makes 6 figures. She's probably teaching y'all students, your kids. She got some type of profession. She a therapist, psychologist, and all that shit. And she's the one who's assisting these baby mama terrorists, because she's one, destroying our children. I guarantee you. No. Now, before we get over to the baby mama terrorist with the white big dick, shout out to Dallas D for the $10 donation. My husband would never be community Captain Saver 304. You better get you one. # proud pick me. Hey, that's what I was saying. Would you women allow your husband to go save a baby mama terrorist who chose single motherism? Now, as we look right here, you got one of these baby mama terrorists with the black dick, and she's gonna drink the motherfucker. And again, you want husbands, black husbands, because that's what she's talking about, to save these baby mama terrorists. Let's take a look at this. I guarantee you that she's gonna be in the video in the 1980s and 1990s Freaknik. I guarantee you she's probably in that video right now talking about shit. I don't give a fucky fuck. Let's watch that again. And again, this is the baby mama terrorist single mothers that we gotta save, who suck bottles like his dicks and like his leaking cum and shit. You can't make this shit up, man. You just can't.
I don't claim Taylor got this ring. Gobble me, swallow me, drip down inside of me, jump out, get inside of me, and tell them what.
I like being ran. Yes, I like gangbangs. I like being manhandled by several different men at once. If you want to call it being ran, you call whatever the fuck you want. I'm sexually liberated.
I think someone has said it and worded it way better than I ever could have, because I have been saying this with my best friend for the longest now, to where it's like, if you look a certain way, it's like these men.
I want you to see that part again. I'm still this her. I believe it's the same one.
I ever could have, because I have been saying this with my best friend for the longest now, to where it's like, if you look a certain way, it's like these men act like they are just like, it's always this certain look of female that they'll actually date and wife, because I guess they attribute it to like, oh, nice girl next door looking, like matters. She won't possibly do this or that.
She said them dogs with no collar. What my dog did? She give me head, eyes big. It's a frog head. She said come jump up with me, daddy.
Now again, let me back up, because what you see is a bunch of baby's kids, three little boys and a little girl that's doing this shit right here. This what you husbands got to come out and try to save. These are the ones you got to try to save.
What my dog did? She give me head, eyes big. It's a frog head. She said come jump up with me, daddy, give me frog.
What y'all gonna do if a bitch hop in your man DM?
A bitch can hop in my man DM, but he be all in my guts. Thank you.
A bitch can't talk to my nigga unless they put money on his books. Thank you. A bitch can't talk to my nigga because I hop on that face. Period.
Thank you. Bitches be all in my man DM trying to get some dick. Ain't no more. I ate it all.
And let me wind it back, because I'm not gonna lie, these kids don't look like they're in high school. They look like they're in literally like 8th grade, maybe just became a freshman, if that. And who you think raised these motherfuckers right here? Both of them on both sides. The first one with the little kids doing that, and them talking about being they niggas DMs. Who do you think? These baby mama tells chose single motherism. And you think that a husband will come out and save these motherfuckers? They can't be saved. I want y'all to hear it one more time. One more time. Just one more time.
What y'all gonna do if a bitch hop in your man DM?
A bitch can hop in my man DM, but he be all in my guts. Thank you.
A bitch can't talk to my nigga unless they put money on his books. Thank you. A bitch can't talk to my nigga because I hop on that face. Period.
Thank you. Bitches be all in my man DM trying to get some dick. Ain't no more. I ate it all.
And that's what I'm saying. You cannot make this shit up early age. They look like they're in grade school still. And they on TikTok going viral saying shit like that. And you telling me ain't not one parent who know these kids beating their ass right now? Ain't no teacher or counselor or the mama, the auntie, the sister, the father, anybody that ain't coming out saying shit because they condone that shit.
What's wrong with y'all niggas? What's wrong with you?
I'm only doing what mama did. What's the big deal? She taught me. Yeah. Ain't that a bitch? Now, another thing. Let me show y'all now. That's just prime examples on what this baby mama terrorist, Shepard, wants you husbands to go on and do and be saved. I want to show you a video where this brother talks about him dealing with a single mother. And it was very interesting because what he say is, why do our black boys disrespect other women even though they was raised by their mama? This is an interesting story I want y'all to see.
Somebody tagged me in a post, and the post said, how do black men grow up with single mothers and don't have respect for black women? Let me tell y'all a story. I was talking to a woman some years back, and I gotta say talking, I can't even say dating because it was really just something casual. But she had kids. One of her sons was like 17, 18 years old. I get a text message at 2 o'clock in the morning talking about come through. I think the house is empty, so I show up for Bible study. Long story short, praise and worship starts getting extremely loud, and the headboard starts hitting the wall, and she says, oh, we gotta be quiet. My son's in the other room. Whole time I've been banging on this man's wall. I ain't even know it. I ain't signed up for that. Low key, I felt bad for Buddy. The next morning comes, I hear him washing dishes, walking around the house, talking to his homeboy about playing playing Call of Duty and all that. It's time for me to go, and I say, hey, I don't think it's best that your son sees me. She says, oh, he'll be all right. I'd even taken into account how any of that may affect him. And it concerned me because how many men has he seen come in and out of his house like that? How can he respect another woman when a random man cares more about his well-being than his own mom? A lot of times y'all ask that mother respect question assuming that the mother was respectable.
Did y'all hear everything this man said? He said he went over to this mother's house. The boy's 17. He thought wasn't nobody there. He went to do Bible study, meaning he was pumping and dumping. He lied with it. They lied with it. He in the other room. She say, ain't no big deal. He cool with it. He cool with it. And that just means, AKA, she don't give a fuck how he feel. That's what, when these baby mama tells that he'll be all right, he cool, he straight, he know what's up, that means, AKA, I don't give a fuck about what he feels, because it's about me. So not only did she do that, she did not have the decency to have this man to go out the back door. He cared more about being seen and being noisy more than the motherfucker who gave birth to the kid did. You can't make this shit up.
You've been had. You've been took. You've been hoodwinked. Bamboozled. Led astray. Run amok.
Shout out to MPI for the $2 donation. She said, my mom's bad boy used to bang my walls. Shout out to you, my brother. I'm sure a lot of you brothers was in the same situation that this dude was in, where you heard your mama with different motherfuckers and the motherfucking bed boys was banging. They couldn't even wait till you leave. They couldn't wait till you sleep. They couldn't do it when you was gone. Nope. And I ain't gonna lie. I know some single mothers who didn't even let the guy come over to the house. They went over there because they had their kids in the house. So they went over there, or they made sure the kids was gone with their fathers. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say it's a difference. These baby mama Ted's doing shit like that. They don't give about them children. He gave more of a fuck than she did. And that's what these husbands, you men gotta come out there and help.
Hitting the wall, and she says, oh, we got to be quiet. My son's in the other room. Whole time I've been banging on this man's wall. I ain't even know it. I ain't signed up for that. Low key, I felt bad for Buddy. The next morning comes, I hear him washing dishes, walking around the house, talking to his homeboy about playing Call of Duty and all that. It's time for me to go, and I say, hey, I don't think it's best that your son sees me. She says, oh, he'll be all right. I'd even taken into account how any of that may affect him. And it concerned me because how many men has he seen come in and out of his house like that? How can he respect another woman when a random man cares more about his well-being than his own mom? A lot of times y'all ask that mother respect question assuming that the mother was respectable.
Why? And that's some real shit right there. That's one of the reasons why a lot of brothers hate women or disrespect women, treat them like shit. They think all y'all the same like the mother. And also it also goes the other way where your mama treated you like shit and you was a sucker son husband. You did whatever she said. She ran the house. She was the man of the house. And then he get into a relationship with a girl and she do the same shit. Disrespect him. She runs the house. He sleep on the couch. You know what I'm saying? He got to clean and dictate and get ran through like a hoe. Yeah, that's what these baby mama terrorists do. So it can go either way. But a lot of time it's more they disrespect and can't stand the mother. And they take it out on other women who actually could be some good potential women. That's the unfortunate part. They've been through so much trauma. They don't know a good woman from a bad woman because all they know is the toxic shit. And speaking of toxic shit, shout out to the toxic male for the $20 donation. He says, they ain't no single mothers like buying a house and the previous owner still has the key. Shout out to you, my brother. Shout out to you. Now, if y'all say his mama headboard always hit his wall. Damn. Shit. Now, this one is interesting. This woman right here talk about why do black women call themselves strong and independent? And she's going to speak her truth. And on this, I have to say, truth is what it is. Why don't y'all check it out?
is black women one separate entity and black men are another separate entity? That's not how it's supposed to be. That's not how any other race operates, but we're the only ones who operate like that and think it's functional. You feel me? I've said it before. Why do we get the label of strong, independent black woman? We don't hear that from nobody else. I've never heard strong, independent white woman, strong, independent Asian woman, strong, independent Latino woman, strong, independent Indian woman. I ain't never heard none of that. But we pride ourselves to being strong, independent black women, as if independence is something that we should strive for as a people. Independence is death. Everybody needs somebody. And the reason why we're struggling in our households and our communities is because we think that there's something good about being independent. Black women need black men, and black men need black women.
Now, she's speaking the truth. And what got me was, and I want to know why, and I'm going to play it one more time because it's not that long. Why are we, as black as a collective, and I'm really talking about the black modern women, are the only race of people who holler this strong and independent shit? Black girl magic and all this shit. Queens and shit. That's not, and true, that's not the way that it's supposed to be. This is one of the reasons that the community is what it is today. And this is one of the reasons why the community will forever be a war zone. Because a lot of smart men and even some smart women are walking away from the community and not looking back. Not because they self-hate us, not because they coons. Because I hear a lot of y'all, you know, calling, since this Pearly thing, calling each other coons and shit. It's because they don't want to be around this bullshit. They wanted to save themselves from being one of these baby mama terrorists or simp sucker son husbands. They saw the reality of what it really was and not from what the family taught them how it might be. They realized that the community wouldn't be saved. So they decided to just opt out. See, it's the difference between a sellout and someone that realized what it is and know better. It's a big difference. It's a big difference. And that's why I always ask Pastor,
what's wrong with y'all niggas? What's wrong with you?
So I'm going to play this one more time, then we'll go on, you know, to the next one.
Black men are another separate entity. That's not how it's supposed to be. That's not how any other race operates, but we're the only ones who operate like that and think it's functional. You feel me? I've said it before. Why do we get...
And that's the most unfortunate thing about this. They made the strong and independent bullshit the new norm. They made this the new norm to the point where what else is new? What else is new? Shit. It is what it is. Yeah, it is what it is, but that don't mean I have to be around that. That don't mean I have to entertain it. That don't mean I have to deal and tolerate with that bullshit. That's why I'm sitting on the couch now, being a low like the deadbeat. Because I'm a weak ass nigga because I couldn't handle the strong black woman. Well, I'll be the most weakest motherfucker on the motherfucking planet. That's why I say I'm a dumb nigga all college. But less stress, more peace, more ease, going up on a high level. I went from deadbeat to a high value deadbeat. And that's why I do the Reverend X every single day I wake up.
I don't give a fuck what you think, bitch.
Yeah. Who hurt you? Oh, yeah. Shout out to Tom Cat for the $5 donation. Said our women have channel dysfunction and it has us fucked up. Shout out to you, man. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. So, yeah.
I mean, I've said it before. Why do we get the label of strong, independent black woman? We don't hear that from nobody else. I've never heard strong, independent white woman, strong, independent Asian woman, strong, independent Latino woman, strong, independent Indian woman. I ain't never heard none of that. But we pride ourselves to being strong, independent black women, as if independence is something that we should strive for as a people. Independence is death. Everybody needs somebody. And the reason why we're struggling in our households and our communities is because we think that there's something good about being independent.
You want to know what's tripped out about that? Yeah, white women started with feminism. That's why I told y'all earlier, feminism means strong and independent. Means I don't need no man. Means I could do bad all by my damn self. I can have sole custody and keep the father away. Power. Yes, they were the creator, or they wrote the blueprint of strong and independent, but they don't say they're strong and independent. They say they're feminism. Black women created that strong and independent shit. But yeah, strong and independent just means feminism. But they decided to have that title. Think about it, guys. When you think of strong and independent, you don't think about no other races of people or other races of women except black women. When I hear strong and independent, I don't think about the Asians. I don't think about the Hispanics. I don't think about the white folks. I think about the modern black woman. Now, when I hear feminism, I think of, the white out Karens. But feminism, and that's because they started this shit. They the one who made this shit fucked up to today. And black women followed. But they all feminists. They all feminism. That's their Bible. Sky Daddy's feminism. So yeah. But here's the thing I was getting at. What I don't understand is you want to be strong and independent. That's fine. That's your choice. I choose to stay away. I want to be MGTOW or black men going their own way. Or I want to live a fragile lifestyle, live on my own. I want to be SYSBM. Save yourselves, black men. Why, when we want to be independent, we get looked at as low lives, deadbeats. Oh, you just weak as fuck. You a puss ass nigga. You a hoe ass nigga. You a bitch ass nigga. But as long as you strong and independent, you can do bad all by your damn self, and you don't need no man, and I'm good, we good, kids good, and all this shit. That's okay. You supposed to get a round of applause. You supposed to get the clappy claps. But all the men who want to say they sells black men and passport and go overseas and do their thing, that want to live a fragile lifestyle, that, they want to take the red pill, they want to be a monk and be around themselves only to change the laws in their mind. We suckers. We weak. We couldn't hang with them and all that shit. That's why I tell y'all, don't entertain the bullshit.
I don't give a fuck what you think, bitch.
That's a fact. You must be gay. Yeah. You must be gay. You must like white women. All that shit. Because they're mad that you're doing it and you're doing it better than them. That's what the difference is. You're doing it and you're doing it better than them. Because while they holler strong and independent, they behind the scenes crying. They behind the scenes telling their job about the nigga don't speak to me in the keys and definitely don't speak to me and still a deadbeat and run for child's pope and the motherfucker don't give a fuck. He's doing his thing and he's living. Yeah, see, that's the difference between you independent brothers and these so-called strong and independent black women. These baby mama terrorists, modern women. See, the real ones who actually are independent and strong, they not running around with a sign saying, yeah, that's me. They just doing it. And that's what you brothers doing. Shout out to you brothers. It's a huge difference, goddammit. Yeah. Let's finish this. I think this is the last one.
Black women need black men, and black men need black women.
Yeah, you hate your mama. That's another thing. Yeah, you must have issues with your mama. Yeah, that's it, my brothers. That's it. Yeah. Yeah, all them different factors they use. They started to shame. Let's be real. This shame, blame, and display that Ramil and Ty City started. Shout out to them. Shame, blame, and explaining came from these baby mama Ted's women, these modern women. Because what did they do, y'all, when you say, I ain't dealing with nobody with no kids, or I'm not getting married, I ain't having no more kids, I'm gonna go ahead and get a vasectomy, I'm not dealing with American women no more, I'm gonna go overseas and start over, I'm gonna live like a monk, I'm not about to deal with family court again. They are the ones who do the shame, blame, and explaining. But what end up happening, it start trickling to the son husband, these simping forces, and they start doing the shame, blame, and explaining. But it started from them. It started from these baby mama terrorists. I'm telling you, these out Karens, These Alienation, all of them, it started there. When men want to better themselves and do better, live their life, don't bother the hoe no more, they want to do the shame, blame, and explain it. He's a deadbeat. He hate his mama. He wasn't shit. He wasn't never shit, but you stayed with him for 11 years. He a hoe ass nigga, he bitch ass nigga. He gonna do you just like he did us, but he's still married to the motherfucker. I'm serious. You can't make this shit up, man. Shout out to Dallas D for the $10 donation. She says, women do not want independence. They want to live their best life funded via extortion. If they didn't want men, they wouldn't invest in dildos. You can't make this shit up. Let me say that one more time. Women do not want independence. They want to live their best life funded via extortion. If they didn't want men, they wouldn't invest in dildos. That's a motherfucking fact. That's why you'll pick me. You know, LA say, you can't talk to these niggas. Look how many videos this problem doing. Nah, here's the thing. I told y'all, I don't give a fuck about the rest of these motherfuckers. I'm not here to save the world because the world don't want to be saved. They want to do society standards, go along to get along, and they want to ride with a team that they think they're going to win that's not even winning because they got more followers, they got more fans, they got more subscribers, they got more look, they sexy, that ass though that they never going to hit, and all that shit. There's a lot of different factors. So I'm only for the killers. I'm here to talk to the killers. I'm not here to talk to the soldiers because these soldiers can MIA, hide, they can retreat. These motherfuckers jump ship and everything else, but not the killers. So yeah, I'm not here to say the word. I'm not, and I told y'all from the get-go, I'm a messenger. I'm nobody's leader because I'm not here to lead. You know what I'm saying? I'm a messenger. Just spreading awareness, and for those that understand what I'm talking about, take heed what I'm talking about, good. Those that, you know what I'm saying, are already doing it, but they like to hear it from somebody because they don't hear it enough because they around too many terrorists and sympathy forces, good. Some around here for entertainment purposes only. No problem with that. Some don't even have these problems, but they still listen. But the rest of these motherfuckers, man.
I don't give a fuck what you think, bitch.
You know how many times I've been ridiculed and called deadbeat and he broke because I'm begging for money on YouTube. And I'm like, I don't give no fuck. You had dumb motherfuckers I used to work with in the county that actually thought that I was doing this and want to get paid for the motherfucker. So even if I am whining, crying, mad and hurt and bitter and all that shit you want to call it, I'm getting paid for the motherfucker. What the fuck? And making more money than what they do. That's the funny part. You can't make this shit up. But whatever you say. Shout out to Black Soul King for the $10 donation. He said, I definitely want to know more about your business plans overseas. I would definitely support. Shout out to you, my brother. To be honest with you, I got some plans, but I ain't got nothing in writing, set in stone and stuff like that. But I know what I want to do. I actually got a couple of things I want to do. So I just got to decide. I'm gonna holler at Yoga. He one of the guys. I gotta holler at Reese from over east from Chicago. He was living in Africa. He was living in Mexico. I gotta holler at him. I don't know where he moved to now. He might still be there because he's doing good. So yeah, I'm definitely waiting on my passport to come, and I'm definitely gonna try to do shit over there. Yes, and over there, I'm gonna be a deadbeat too, sleeping on the couch. I'll just be on a foreign couch. That's all I'm gonna be doing. I'm gonna be a deadbeat in Africa somewhere, or I'll be in the Philippines. I don't know where I'm gonna go. But Africa, I'm looking at West Africa or South Africa to check out, hang out. I'm gonna go to somewhere in DR. I'm gonna go somewhere in Colombia. I'm gonna definitely see what I can do over there and what range I have to do what I can do. Because some of the places you go to, you're not allowed to buy property if you don't live there or if you're not married to one of the motherfuckers over there. And I'm not for married motherfucker just to get a goddamn house. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, hell no. You know, oh yeah, it will be a country that that's not connected with the United States like that. Fuck that. Nope. Because they got connected with the United States, that means child support can be up your ass too from over there back here. Yep. I ain't going. They'll take your money over there and give it back to them. Nope. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. So yeah, man, I just want y'all to understand that, you know, and I wasn't expecting to be on here 2 hours, do an hour and a half, but I had to really talk about this strong and independent mindset. This strong and independent, that's why I don't take none of this shit seriously. If a woman is really strong and independent, like some of your mothers who were good mothers and grandmothers were strong and independent because they did what they had to do to take care of you. They didn't look for gummy daddy for handouts. They didn't downgrade the father or the grandfather. They just did what they had to do. That's strong. That's strong and independent. These baby mama tears are strong. SKRONG. Strong, not strong. It's a difference. You know, my grandmother was strong and independent with 11 kids and did what she had to do. My mother she wasn't independent, but she was strong. She was independent because she was able to do what she had to do, but she knew her role in that house. My daddy was on disability. He wasn't able to work no more because he was COPD, and he still was the head of the house. She didn't come home working for the Board of Education talking about I run this shit. Mom, can I go outside? Did you ask your daddy? Nah. Go ask him. See, so like I said, you can be strong and independent, but know your role. That's the difference. You can't be strong and independent, but still want handouts, and you want to tear your husband down, tear your man down, and then when he say, fuck you, bitch, I'm gone, then you want to play victim and say he ain't shit and he a weak-ass nigga, and then you expect some other married nigga to look out for you. Come on, man. That's the thing, man. And just like Dallas D, they don't want to be strong and independent. That's just a phrase they use to make their self-esteem rise up because they still got low self-esteem because they still ain't got shit going on. Even with their money, even with their degrees, even with their profession, they still don't have shit. They still don't have shit. That's the fact. Yeah, they got the money, they got the cars, they got the manipulated ass kids, but they still don't have shit because they still unhappy because they won't be still worrying about the ex nigga that left their ass all these years. You can't make this shit up. They get with a new nigga and they still can't get over the old one. They won't even start over and move on and learn from their mistakes because they feel they still didn't move they fuck up and make no mistakes. Yeah, strong and independent. Shout out to Tom Cap with the $2 donation. He said, Strong J is who running it today. Facts, man. Yeah. Hey, Roger, shout out to Roger. He said, what is the he said, Mr. Palm, what does the K in strong stands for? Keisha, Ku Klux Keisha, you know what I'm saying? I mean, anything, it means killer, because these motherfuckers kill. They clan too, they meant for clan. All them things that goes along with these Watermelon niches is what the K stands for, my brother. Shout out to you for that one, man. You actually peep like why you say what the K stands for. You actually caught it. Shit. Yeah, man. Shout out to my man, Mr. Thomas. He says, first time live, bro. I'm a truck driver. Keep the fire coming, please. I'm a victim, a West Michigan victim. And see, Michigan, I told you, that's one of the top 5 when it comes to baby mama terrorism and family court, man. Yeah. Hey, I appreciate everybody that tuned in for the first time. Definitely subscribe to the channel. For those who new in here, this channel is about one thing is talking about baby mama terrorists and sympathy forces, but it started with just baby mama terrorists. Baby mama terrorists is one who terrorizes fathers for being their children's lives. These baby mama terrorists are one who choose single motherism, who have kids with a man, and because of a fair relationship, they want to run a family court, and they want to keep the son away and manipulate the child, hate the daddy, and put him through hell. Get him fired, get some new nigga to do some harm to that man. That's where the sympathy forces come in. I'll talk about how family court is rigged, not rigged, how it's designed to destroy men as a whole, black men the worst, how to destroy all men of mankind in this world that deals with this family court system. It's gender bias, and also talk about masculinity, changing laws in your mind, bettering yourself, learning from your errors, and understand that you might have failed that relationship or failed that being a parent because you weren't allowed to be, but learn that you're not a failure and do what you have to do to live your life and live it to the fullest because you only got one life. And also talk about son husbands. I talk about simple forces. I talk about all baby mama tears, white, black, blue, or green, no discrimination when it comes to that shit. They all one and the same. And I definitely talk about what motherfuckers are scared to talk about. And this is one of the things they're scared to talk about. They want you to really believe that men don't want to be fathers. They want you to really believe that all you men got, including myself, got 30 kids and don't pull out. They want you to believe that you men abandon your family, meaning your children. They don't want to believe that you was alienated. They don't want to believe that the judge said, I don't believe in equal parenting time. They don't want you men to stand up with honor as being a father. They want you to be low-life human scums like they are. And unfortunately, our society, most of our society really believe this shit, even though stats, documentaries, videos, and these baby mama tears exposing themselves do every single day. And they still try to say that this bitch deserves to have custody. This bitch deserves primary custody. This bitch deserves sole custody. Even though she's not strong and independent, don't have her own shit, and living in a fucking basement with her great grandma, but living off your child support. So many different factors that I talk about that relates to men. And like I told you from the get-go, most of these motherfuckers not gonna sell me. I'm not gonna have 100,000 subscribers. I'm not gonna have 200,000 subscribers because it's not good for business. It's not gonna be a lot of likes and follows because that's not gonna make no money. It's when you side with these baby mama terrorists and tickle their chins, do the Derrick Jackson and don't have no integrity and do it for the dollar amount, then it's gonna be what it is. So yeah, I just can't sell out for these motherfuckers. I just can't. I've been ridiculed, talked about for motherfuckers in county. I've been ridiculed and talked about with the terrorists and the rest of the gang. And shit, I still just do.
I don't give a fuck what you think, bitch.
Yeah. And I really appreciate y'all. And I always say this, I appreciate y'all who understand exactly what I'm talking about, who been in the same trenches, who want to speak up and talk about this shit, but didn't have nobody to talk to because everybody around told you was the wrong motherfucker, you was in the wrong. You know, and even shout out to the real sisters out here who really is strong and independent that's, you know, calling shit out. That ain't looking for some sucker to be stepdaddy or that's calling out the fuckery. You know, shout out to all y'all that understand exactly what I'm talking about. Shout out to the brothers on here that don't have no children, but they been there, done that, saw their mama and saw others, saw their friends and their brothers go through this shit. Some of their brothers got killed behind this shit, committed suicide behind this shit. So why is it not worth talking about? You know? So yeah, that's why I continue to do what I do. And also y'all, subscribe to my new channel. Y'all know I got the new channel, BMT Chronicles. You know what I'm saying? One of the moderators, go there, get the link, and put it in here if you can. I got that. That's going to be going on by next week. I'll be doing narrating, talking about these baby mama terrorists who kill these children and kill the X and all that, or get some civil force to do it. Because they talk about this 5.5 hours, and we already know that's a lie. We're going to talk about how these baby mama terrorists kill their children and kill these good fathers and good husbands out here, and how they basically are not talked about because they want to talk about this 5.5 hours that's been around for these couple of years lying. It's truth is what I want to talk about. And truth ain't nothing but what it is. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, I really appreciate y'all to this fully. This was a good topic. I'm gonna be live tomorrow. I'm gonna be live tomorrow evening, about the same time. If it's late, it's gonna be 5 o'clock. I gotta talk about a story that I just found out about, and it's kind of tripped out. It's not about a baby mama terrorist, but about a dude, a rapper, who killed his family just right after he did his music video. and end up getting killed by the police. I think his name is Egyptian. I'm gonna get more information on that, and when I get it, I'm gonna talk about that tomorrow. Yes, thank you, XL Pro. This is my new channel. I'm gonna pin it to the top. BMT Chronicles. That, like I said, the first video is coming out next week. It's gonna be on a weekly basis because it gotta be a lot of editing and shit like that. And hopefully I get it down to 2. And also Couch Gang will be pre-recorded videos coming soon as well. I don't have no exact date for that one. But yeah, definitely subscribe to the BMT Chronicles. The difference with that and this over here, it won't be live, and it'll be, you know, between 5 to 15 minutes. You ain't always got to watch it live. You can just actually watch the story and talking about what these baby mama terrorists do and how they write the blueprint to destroy our children and men out here. So yeah, definitely subscribe to that channel, man. So that's what I say. While everybody else is, you know, call me deadbeats, which I am, high value, sleeping on hotels, running from child support and broke ass nigga, dumb ass nigga off Cottage Grove, I'm just staying in my lane, fam, just doing me. Yeah, definitely subscribe to that shit because y'all gonna like it. It's gonna be some real shit and music. Yeah, I ain't been on my Instagram. I'll definitely go on there and check it. What's your IG in music man? So I can find you and I'll check it. Because I go on there after being knocked down twice off Instagram. I kind of I post, but not like that. I ain't trying to build up like I had it before. Because I'm like, man, I ain't gonna keep building my shit and get flagged down like that. So, but I do try to check the inbox. So if that's your IG, I'll make sure to look at it. Okay, I'll look at it as soon as I get off, and I'll do it because I get a lot of stories from y'all off that page too. But if you can, email me, and would also be better. I could look at that quicker. Yep. So hey man, I appreciate y'all, and like I say, man, these baby mama terrorists, they choose single motherism. The women who didn't choose single motherism, I have no issue with them. Shout out to them. It's these baby mama terrorists that got this modern woman's mentality. The ones that say they don't need no man, but then 30 years later, you want to find a man, a good man. And then you want to talk about how motherfuckers did you wrong and shit. You want to be a victim, no, you're a volunteer. It's definitely unfortunate that truth is considered a sin in this day and age. Speaking the truth means you you got some type of phobic, you hate your mama, you broke, you a deadbeat, you gay, for speaking the truth. And I'm going to say this and I'm going to get the fuck out of here. For those who are spiritual, that believe in the Bible, who are Christians, stuff like that, in the Bible, Jesus got killed for speaking the truth. And they say he died for our sins. So if Jesus can die for our sins from speaking the truth, and he got killed for speaking the truth, and he got killed, he died for something, then why don't you stop living on your knees with a fucking ball in your mouth with the shades drawn and scared to say something because you worry about what you're going to lose? And they still disrespect you, still lose, because you lose masculinity and you lose yourself. Can't get no realer than that. So on that note, man, like, subscribe, share. And like I say, man, we growing, bro. We growing. So shout out to the Couch Gang. Shout out to the Baby Mama Ted's Bounty Hunters. I will be live tomorrow. And again, I appreciate y'all. And thanks for y'all support. And let me let Reverend X do this one more time for you sideline haters.
Next caller, me.
You know what, you are a real...
I don't give a fuck what you think, bitch. Your thoughts ain't my thoughts. Bitch, I'm flowing straight from the survival scroll. Cut that bitch off. Next caller.
Yeah, all I ask you, man, if you disagree with what I say, you entitled, but definitely prove me wrong. If you can't prove me wrong, come with SBEs and shame tactics. That don't mean shit to me. So yeah, man, shout out to the Couch Gang, man. I'm Mr. Palmer, and this conversation is over. Fuck Sherry Shepard. Peace. And y'all already know how I'm gonna end this shit with stop the motherfucking cap. No. Stop the cap. Bragging about you having a plan, but you know you're lonely. Stop the cap. Saying that you got all the dough, but baby you have no. Stop the cap. Saying that your hair on your head is real, but you know it's not the cap. Wearing some mop that you got from the good old pawn shop. Run around saying baby daddy that, but you know it's not. Stop the cap. You don't do to live off the government, that's what you stop the cap. You fucked up with a good man, you rather be ran through. You know you made a big mistake, leaving him for Section 8. Even though you're living off government daddy, making them your children new pappy. Claiming you're so strong and independent, you was just like the baby mama terrorist women. Fuck out of here. Even though you're living off government daddy, making them your children new pappy. Claiming you're so strong and independent, you was just like the baby mama terrorist women. Fuck out of here. Even though you're living off government daddy, making them your children new pappy. Claiming you're so strong and independent, you was just like the baby mama terrorist women. Fuck out of here.